What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a big shout out to the brother Aram coming through once again with the donation to the channel. A $3 donation via the PayPal. Alright, much respect to him for showing love to Too Raw for TV, aka Too Raw for Sports. Aram is at least was a one-time big NBA fan of the golden era, the 60s through the 90s. He's trying to give the NBA another chance, but with jokers like Draymond Green, it's a hard sell. So, much respect to Aaron for showing love once again to the channel. Look, man, as we all know now, Draymond Green will take a leave of absence, which is nothing but a forced self-imposed exile from the Warriors following his disgusting display of brutality at the hands of Jordan Poole. All right. He says that he hopes to be back by the season opener, but that's not etched in stone. Like most of us who watched that so-called apology, the only reason why he apologized is because he got caught, okay? And by that I mean that videotape came out. Had there been no videotape, he would have never apologized for anything. The Warriors would have tried to push this thing out of the public consciousness and maybe, move this thing along, But that tape, whoever leaked it, and increasingly it's being believed that it was the Warriors organization, perhaps starting from the owner down, that they leaked it. And I'm going to tell you why I'm starting to believe it. Because apparently TMZ only paid $10,000 for that tape. $10,000. So if that's the case, financial reward was not the primary goal in leaking that. That's not the primary goal. Shit, for an owner, $10,000, man, that's fucking lottery money. That ain't shit. I'm just saying. I tend to believe that. I tend to think that the organization is tired of this guy. I think a lot of the players are tired of they're just tired of this dude's shit, man. They're tired of his shit. Look, Dennis Rodman, for all of his antics, he never got into a fight. Dennis's shit was psychological. And Dennis picked on whomever psychologically. It didn't matter what size you were. As a matter of fact, Dennis was sort of undersized. Dennis was 6'7" or so, but he was at his heaviest 228. That's when he was a little bit more muscular with the Bulls. When he was with the Pistons, he was 205, 210. Dennis was never this huge guy, but he didn't take shit. And he went after Karl Malone, who could bench press 460. He went after Alonzo Mourning, who could bench press over 400 pounds. He went after all these dudes and would beat them psychologically, but he never threw a punch on the court. So when people say Draymond is trying to imitate Rodman, no. Rodman never punched anybody. Rodman, to what I remember, never swung at anybody. Rodman did some dirty shit. What he did to Pippen was disgraceful. But he never punched anybody. Let alone be a fucking bully and pick on little people. Now, of course, comparative to the average American, Rajon Rondo's not a small guy. But by NBA standards, he's a little guy. But it's funny, it's always the little guys that Draymond Green fucks with. Whether it's Rajon Rondo, whether it's Jordan Poole. Now, KD is actually 7 feet tall, but KD is a small dude. And KD is not a fighter. Sure, KD will talk shit to a 50-year-old ex-actor, and Michael Rappaport, but he's not a fighter. But you fuck with him. But you ain't got no smoke for Tristan Thompson. You ain't got no smoke for none of these motherfuckers that talk shit. When Charles Barkley said what he said, no matter how you feel about Charles Barkley, when Charles Barkley said what he said when he saw this shit right here, he was thinking what everybody else is thinking. Right now. You gonna fuck with this little dude. You fucking with little dudes. Fuck with me. That's why Barkley said, I wish I could punch him in the fucking face. I want to punch him in his motherfucking face right now. And Ticket TV is correct. Somebody gonna get his ass this year. Somebody is going to get his ass this year. They're gonna get his motherfucking ass. And I'm not gonna say no names, but there's one particular dude that comes to mind. He's damn near retired. He don't take shit. Shit. He might be a sacrifice. He don't hardly play anyway. If they ever play the Warriors and some shit popped up, this guy has no remorse. He doesn't give a fuck about what he did. He only said that shit because he got caught. His hands in the cookie jar, like I said before. He don't give a fuck about Jordan Poole. He's a con artist motherfucker. His history tells us what he is. He's a dirty, kicking the nuts motherfucker, always calling people bitches, calling people out their fucking names. Always picking on little motherfuckers. Do we forget all the dirty plays this guy committed? Knocking people out of the air. He just got in some bullshit against the Memphis Grizzlies. Ain't he the motherfucker that injured, who the fuck was that dude with the Grizzlies, man? Oh, I can't remember his name, man. But this is a piece of shit, man. I've never liked this guy. And then for him to go around parading like he's some superstar. I put it to you like this. A lot of you guys know I don't care for Tom Brady. And I let you know if I don't care for somebody. I don't particularly care for Tom Brady. But this dude, the fact of the matter is, in ending, that he knows that his career is coming to an end. He knows the gravy train is going to be cut off. And all that shit he talked before about, oh man, I can go to a bad team and put up all-star numbers. Well, nigga, you probably about to get your chance. You about to get your chance now. It's coming. It's coming. Welcome to Detroit. Because at least Andre Drummond could put up good numbers on a bad team, even though they weren't really impactful. But these Drummond was putting up, 18 and 14. Let's see Mr. Hall of Famer in action. Let's see if his game transfers to other teams. Let's see if he can lead mediocre teams to the playoffs. Or will it be a repeat of what the fuck we saw the last 2 years when the team was beset with injuries? That he couldn't do shit. And by the way, Dennis Rodman still could lead a team to 30 wins. He won Player of the Year, Player of the Month back in 92-93. One of those months, Dennis Rodman averaged like 11 points and 25 rebounds for the month. So Dennis could impact a game more than just from the offensive level. This guy is just a loud talking, glorified role player. And he can't fucking put a pebble in the ocean from outside.